Hi, my name is Ms. Melendez and I am a high school math teacher. In this lesson and upcoming lessons, you will be analyzing different patterns and thinking critically about these. We are going to work together on the introduction launch slide of this lesson to problem solve how can we approach these types of questions. Okay, so in the first part, we see that it says, going to highlight this here with my drawing tool. Here are 4 expressions that represent the number of small squares in the figure. So it's talking about the squares in the figure. The word expressions, these 4 expressions are right here. Expression A, B, expression C, and expression D. Okay, so after analyzing that piece of information, we can go ahead and see what is it asking. It's asking me, which one doesn't belong? Which one doesn't belong? So which one does not, the word not belong? Okay, which one does not belong? And here it says blank does not belong because here I want to know the why doesn't it belong. Okay, so we are going to analyze this pattern and see which of these expressions does not fit this pattern. Okay, remember you can approach this in any way that is comfortable for you. I am going to teach you a way that you could approach it if you need a good starting point. So let's look at what I can look at when approaching this. So one thing I can do is that I can count out my boxes. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 boxes by or times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so then I say, okay, so I have a 6 by 8. 6 by 8. So thinking about this, I have a 6 by 8. Okay, which of these expressions could actually fit this? I have a 6 by 8, but I see here that I seem to be missing a piece of my 6 by 8. So I have to keep that in mind when analyzing these type of questions. Okay, so thinking on this approach, I already know I have a 6 by 8 grid. So let's look at expression A. Expression A tells me I am starting with a 6 by 8. I'm starting with a 6 by 8. We're good. Okay, and then it says in the same expression, it tells me that it's subtracting a 2 by 3. So I know that this is missing a piece. Something is being taken away or subtracted. So what is it missing? So it's missing, if I were to complete the grid, if I were to quickly complete this grid, I would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So I am missing a 2 by 3 grid. So thinking about this, I am like, okay, so expression A does fit. It does fit. But I want to find the one that does not fit. I want to find the one that does not fit. So then I know expression A fits, so that's not the answer choice. Now let me look at expression B. So I would urge you to take the same approach and look at the boxes. So now it's telling me a 4 by 8. Well, I count here. I know I have 6 here and I have 8. So I don't have 4. But if I counted this side, 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have 4 there. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And this side would be a 4 by 8. And it says a 4 by 8, that to it is added a 2 by 5. So here I know that this here is my 4 by 8, and I have this portion up here added. So I want to know if that portion on top is a 2 by 5. I want to know if that portion on top is a 2 by 5. So I'm going to go ahead and check. So I have 1, 2, okay. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So expression B would also fit the pattern. Expression B would also fit the pattern. So you can use this approach to go ahead and look at expression C and expression D to see which one does not fit the pattern and why do you think it would not fit. Elaborate and explain, okay? And if you are having difficulty with other patterns, use this approach on counting the different aspects of your pattern to find and problem solve what the correct answer would be.